Okay, welcome everybody to SeoPageForge. Today I'm going to show you what happens and how to fix broken URLs. So what's the problem with a broken URL? What am I talking about? So we are in the process of generating articles, and one of the steps after generating an article, for instance this one about AI, you will publish it to your website, which in this case is going to be a WordPress website. This is my WordPress website. And if I go to the homepage, you will see here's the article I generated and published to my site. So what can go wrong here? So a lot of times I see my users, they will quickly integrate their SeoPageForge website with their WordPress. Then they go straight into generating articles and publishing them. And then afterwards they find out that their permalink settings are incorrect. They will then go about and fix their permalink settings, which makes their URLs for their posts become mutated. So it will be a different URL now, which means that the URL that SeoPageForge saved when it published now is a wrong URL. There are cases where if you still go to that URL, like below in my URL indicator, you will see -demo. And then for this page specifically, you will see that the page slug, let me go there, is changed on purpose for demo. So it's different than the one recorded here. Many times your WordPress will be able to resolve old links to new ones, but in some cases it will not, especially when index.php is involved. So what you can do, you can fix this, because in my case it's just a single page that I know of, but in some cases people let 10, 20, 30 pages generate, then they change their permalink settings and now all of their URLs are broken. This means that going to their pages sometimes yields a 404 not found, but also, and that's a bigger problem, when you generate a content plan, inner linking finds place. It can be between articles that have already been written or articles that yet have to be written. And the problem with this is that if you are linking to, it's stating the obvious here, but if you're linking to a page that has a broken URL, Google will punish you for that in your SEO rankings. So it's important to have your URLs correctly set up, which I recommend you doing so by first setting your permalink settings accordingly and only then start generating. But in case something wrong happened on your end or somebody else misconfigured something, we have a solution for that. So on the articles page, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and then there's this publish page links broken. You can click on it. It will give you a 3-step wizard. And firstly, it will tell you, in my case, that hey, you're still on the WordPress plugin 1.0.6. You need at least 1.1.0 or later. So you can download this plugin. Then you need to update. You need to update your plugin by add plugin, upload plugin, browse for it, selecting it, pressing install now. It will then ask you to replace current with uploaded. That's what we want to do, and it will now be updated. So if you go here, you will see you're now on the correct version. So now if you go back to SeoPageForge, you can click check again, and it will tell you it's ready for connecting. So we can now proceed to scan the published articles, and be aware this will only check these published articles, because non-published articles we don't have a WordPress post URL for that. So we will scan published articles now. And oh, this is funny, I did not expect these to be here as well. I just was aware of this one. So if you look at this one, you see -demo, that is what it used to be. So that's the URL that was saved by SeoPageForge, but it became this. So I made a manual change here just to show you what would happen. But in this case, you see the date formatting. And in this case, at one point in time, I added the category here, blog, in my case. So I'm happy actually that I'm doing this now, because for these two posts, it will show you that 9 WordPress posts are affected and 9 WordPress links are affected. And similarly for this URL, which in this case means the content of the pages also refers to this old link instead of this link. So this needs to be fixed. In this case, only the URL itself for the page is wrong, but it hasn't been used yet in any internal linking. That's why it says 0 posts are affected and 0 WordPress links are affected. Usually these numbers are the same unless in one page a single link is referenced multiple times. Does that make sense? Okay, so in this case, I'm going to select all of them because I want to fix all of them. And I'm going to press repair 3 URLs. Let's go. Then it will show you a summary of what has been done. And that's it basically. So now your URLs are fixed. And to demonstrate this, if I go back here, go to my posts, I go here and I show you that now this still says URL changed on purpose for demo. So nothing changed here. It's just on the SeoPageForge side of things that things have changed. So if I go to articles and if I hover on this, maybe a little bit difficult to see, but in the top left corner of my screen, you can see URL changed on purpose for demo. So inside of SeoPageForge, we now have the correct URL again, which means whenever a content plan or some inner linking is happening to this page, we are now finding the correct URL for your WordPress post, which is super important. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. And if you have questions, you know where to find me. Press support or reach out through mail. Okay, bye bye.